Welcome back to Tiger Talks. Today we got three new special guests, kinda.
I'm Ava.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Tommy.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about, we all three play our different sports. I wrestle and play football. Ava plays volleyball. Jack plays volleyball. And Tommy golfs, Tommy's a great golfer, actually. Where you going, Tommy, to play golf?
Actually, I'm headed to IU Indy next fall.
Yeah. So we got a big guy. Had to get him on the podcast. But, yeah, so we're just going to talk about, things that, our sport are, maybe, different, or, things we do to go in our sport, or maybe what shapes us into our sport. So, yeah, the first question we got is for all of us. I'm going to answer it, too. What pregame ritual / routine do you guys go through before every game? And why do you guys do this?
All right, I'll start. I listen to the same 3 songs before every single game. It's kind of just like a thing that I've had since freshman year. Every single year, I pick a different 3 songs, kind of just do that. And then during warm-ups, I do the exact same things in the exact same, order. And then I do them, a certain amount of time. So, I'll throw the ball with my right arm twice and then my left arm twice, stuff like that. That's what I do. But
yeah, mine's less on, superstition and more on just, warming up my body. I do the same, warm-up every time because I've, messed up my hips before. And so to, open up my hips, get them strengthened, get them ready for the game. That's kind of what I do. Just keep it simple. I don't really eat anything specific or listen to anything specific. It's just kind of go with the vibe.
Yeah, for me, kind of the main 2 things I'll do is, I'll use the same, ball marker to mark it every time. It's a quarter for my birth year, so 2008. And the other thing I kind of do mainly is I hit, the same number of balls with the same clubs on the range every time, so kind of just keeping it the same every time.
Man, that's tough. No, yeah. So what I do is, it's a little odd, I'm not going to lie. So I eat a bowl of cereal, a peanut butter and jelly, a smoothie, and sometimes a Jimmy John's sandwich. Depends on how hungry I am, before every game. But that's not for wrestling. For wrestling, I more try to just feel up on liquids. But, I feel like that's how every wrestler is. I don't really have a superstition almost for wrestling. But for football also, too, every game I wear the same pair of socks. It's Supreme socks. Shout out to them. My brother got them for me for my birthday freshman year. So, yeah, I've worn them literally every single football game since. I like to dabble in for wrestling, not as much, but, yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird, honestly.
Do you wash those?
No, yes. Okay. That'd be crazy. No, but they do have holes in them, bro. They got holes right at, the tip of my toe. So, I got to wear, a
close
little,
toe?
an under, sock underneath of them.
Oh,
They both have
double
holes.
sock.
Yeah,
Okay.
double sock. But it's one of those tight socks, you wear, for, dress shoes almost. Yeah. So, it's not OD, but, no, yeah. It's just, I don't know. And then also, too, something we started this year for our football team is Graham's, our punter. So, before we practice, we do, punter and, punt return drills. And every year I've caught the first punt. And, yeah. So,
Just
continue doing that.
With wrestling, because you're cutting or gaining weight, it depends. What are you usually doing?
Honestly, I like to take bath. I don't know. I like to take baths during wrestling season. I don't know. I really don't have any, pregame, almost rituals. But, I usually like to wear, there's, these things that get, cut off, hoodies. Imagine this hoodie, but, it was cut off right here.
short sleeve?
Yeah, short sleeve cut off hoodies. I like to wear those every wrestling meet. But other than that, I mean, the headphones in, jamming out to music. But that's how I am with every sport. So, yeah. But what are the 3 songs, Ava? I want to know your 3 songs.
We have to know.
Last year they were kind of odd. It was Mo Bamba, obviously.
Okay.
And then it was Northern Attitude, Noah Khan. And then I listened to the Sophia the First theme song.
Valid.
It's kind of just
a
random. very wide variety.
Spread out.
But
Thanks.
yeah, we'll figure out my 3 for this year tonight. But until tonight, I can't tell anyone.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then, so the next question is, what happens if you don't? So back to the punting thing. So both of the games that we've lost, actually, I didn't catch the first punt the week of the practice.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it's, weird.
Yeah.
And then
you
also-
better catch the punt this Friday.
Yeah, facts. Well, it's every Thursday, so it's today.
Okay.
Yeah. And the reason, so Carmel, we didn't do it. It hadn't been, the tradition hadn't been started yet. And then we started doing it, and then we won. And then Brownsburg, I just didn't get out there. I got out there at 3:25, and practice starts at 3:30. But Vinny and all them already out there. I'm just already out there, and they're just already punting. So like literally like the 2 games that we've lost.
Wow.
I don't know. It's
That's
a little.
insane.
It is
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
And-
Superstitions are crazy.
No, they are,
They
bro.
are.
I'm telling you. And another superstition I have this year's football season: if we lost every game when we wear the gray pants, when we wear our gray pants, we've lost every game. So we're cutting the gray pants off
No more
too.
gray pants.
No more
Yeah.
gray pants.
No,
Yeah.
none of that. But
I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's what kind of happens. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go next question on this. How do we all balance school, sports, and social life?
Ooh.
it's a good one.
Tell me.
I'll start this one. Yeah. So it's definitely tough being a student, especially in season. It's definitely tough being a student athlete. Getting your work done is definitely priority. Definitely before social life, I put it ahead of. But it's definitely important in your high school career to have a social life and participate in all the clubs and go to all the things. So it's definitely just making sure you take care of your responsibilities early, so you give yourself time for that to have some fun, because we all want to enjoy our high school experience.
Yeah.
So that's for sure.
Do you think it's any different with you being a collegiate level athlete now and you're committed there? Do you do anything differently than you did in your previous years before you committed?
I wouldn't say I do. Now some people, like you would say, like you get that commit and then they kind of just stop trying and practicing. I've tried to. There's times where I'm like, I need to go out and get to practice, but it's definitely important to stay process based throughout, even after you've already, because it's a huge accomplishment obviously, and you should be proud, but the work's not done, right? So you definitely need to stay focused on those tasks.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like it almost becomes kind of just like a flow thing.
Yeah.
Like you kind of get in a habit, like especially in season, you get in a habit, and it's kind of just like one thing after another kind of like falls into place, I guess. And it's just like at the end of the day, like the student comes like before athlete for a reason. It's like if you're not getting your work done, like that'll cost you things in games and stuff. And I think that's kind of like my motivation in a way, like just knowing that if I don't get my stuff done, like I'm going to be penalized on the court, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it kind of just becomes like a repetition thing where it's like I know I have a test, but I know I have a game and it's an hour away, so I need to study the night before. I think it's kind of just something like that, but after a while I feel like it just becomes like a flow thing, and you kind of just get like used to it, especially with like high school seasons, it's not necessarily like long, but it's like very like rigorous, like you're practicing every day and stuff. I know like for me for club it's only like 3 times a week. So that's a little bit different there, but
No, yeah. I feel like with me, the one thing I've noticed myself, like when I'm in a season or I'm in a sport with my social life and like school life, my social life, like I definitely like tend to hang out more with like my like football teammates during football season, even a lot more than like my close friends almost. Like, I mean, you two are one of my closest friends, but I feel like during football season, I'm hanging out more with like my football teammates, like Gage and all them, and like Vinny. So like Ryan, just all them, Waleed, like those are still like my guys and like some of my closest friends. But like, I don't know, like I tend to just, it's just like a habit of like always like making plans with them. And so like it's weird. And definitely like during wrestling season too, like last year during wrestling season, like Chase Yant, I don't know if you guys know who it is. Great wrestler, goes to UND wrestles. Xavier is gonna wrestle at Purdue. Those are like my guys. I hang out with them like all the time during wrestling season. But like wrestling season's over, like I could maybe name one time where like I hung out with them. But like obviously like we're still friends. There's nothing there. But like I don't know. It's just kind of like maybe it's just a bigger school type of vibe, and there's so many different friend groups. But
yeah,
like
Definitely
yeah,
I agree.
but like I could like totally see like I don't know if like if you're at a smaller school, like just like being around your friend group. But no, yeah, I don't know, that's weird. But with school, I feel like it's kind of the same thing every year. Just get the stuff done, do what you need, and then
Yeah.
game day on whatever game you have. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't like doing homework on like the days I have a game. Like at all.
Added
Yeah.
stress,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like first 9 weeks is always just like the lock-in weeks, get in the routine.
Nah,
and then
facts.
get
Getting
it
everything
going
down,
from there.
adjusting to the new year.
Yeah.
Nah, literally.
I'd say for my sport, I play beach volleyball outside of school season, and boys volleyball school season is one of the shortest sports seasons, and so it's super easy to still have my social life, still lock in on my school. But during those seasons and during those like hard weeks of beach volleyball, it definitely does like come to a point where I need to let me take advantage of extra time in classes, or let me not like maybe call my friend that night, or like do something like that where I need to like lock in on my school and then do my sport, and then some days you just gotta not hang out with friends as
Yeah,
much. Or,
honestly.
yeah, just
Yeah.
like take it off.
Yeah.
Take time for
Like
yourself.
priorities in a way.
and your
For
work.
sure.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Especially with you two, like, I don't know, like, you guys have, like, your sports are, like, towards the end of the year, boys volleyball,
Spring.
golf,
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
how do you guys not, like, I don't know, like, fall into that slump, like, that, like, I don't know, like, end of the year, I always am, like, slacking in school because I want it to be over with,
Yeah.
so, like, what, like, I don't know, almost,
That's
It's
a good
definitely
question,
it's definitely tough, and I found myself at times I'm like, wow, I haven't done a thing, and I've got this project due
Nah,
tomorrow, but I've
yes.
also got practice till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock
Yeah.
till
Yeah.
dark. So it's like, it's definitely tough, and something I've caught myself doing a couple times, and it's got me in trouble for sure. But that's why we got like TI and going in after school, not after school, but like during TI and just working hard at it. So it's definitely, you got to stay on top of it for sure.
Yeah, we had some senior boys last year. Obviously, you could tell that they were definitely getting that senioritis
Yeah.
and volleyball season's happening. And it's
Yeah.
like they're just trying to lock in on volleyball season really and
thanks.
get to state. We ended up being runners up last year, which was fun,
Yeah.
or third place last year basically.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just like. It was fun. It was funny to see them because I hadn't like hit the senioritis yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, was tired end of school year,
Yeah.
and it just happens. But I was definitely locking in. So I'm kind of interested to see what would happen this year because it's already hitting a little bit. And
No, it
we're all the way
is. I'm
through
not
the
gonna
first
lie, it's
9
hitting
weeks,
early.
so, yeah, season's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be like, nah, I just did volleyball. I don't want to do my work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Also, too, now I'm thinking about it. I feel like do you guys like all wake up early and like in the morning for like I don't know, for like a golf tournament or like a volleyball tournament, like early in the morning, like it starts at 10 a.m. and you guys gotta
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
early morning tournaments,
Especially on
yeah, for
like
sure.
Saturdays,
Dude.
I've had to wake up at 5 a.m.
no,
some days.
literally,
Yeah.
like that is like the hardest part for
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Like
yeah.
so, like with wrestling, like we have tournaments that are like 2 hours away, and like we gotta wake up at literally like 5 a.m. Drive there.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't know, like I hate waking up in the morning too, but like
Yeah.
the part of like telling yourself like you gotta go to bed, that's the hardest. That's something I struggle with for sure during season. Yeah.
I feel like I'm such a sociable person that I wake up and I like shower, eat, and I'm like sluggish, and then I get to that bus with the boys, and it's like
No.
I'm looking like live after that.
Really?
Yeah, like all the boys
Okay.
are like, we're all
Really?
we're all ready to go. We're having fun. And
I'm gonna
See,
sleep
get to
on
the
the
I
bus.
could.
and-
I sleep
Yeah,
every
I
single
do.
bus
I
ride.
sleep
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sleep
Every
on the
bus
bus
ride.
type
I'm
of guy.
the one up like talking most of the
What?
time.
Oh.
I hate people like you.
Play some mega drafts with the boys on class.
Oh my gosh.
That's valid though. That's valid.
Yeah.
I feel like on the way home though, like
The way
after.
home, yeah.
If it's
The way
a
home
dog,
show.
It depends. You
That's-
gotta win, yeah.
That's when I'm tired. On the way home is when I'm like
what?
not talking. Yeah.
No, on the way home, if it's
Honestly,
a
I
dub,
can feel
like,
that though because like
no.
you wake up early and then you do like you play in the game, you do whatever, and then
Yeah.
you're so beat
After
from
you're
No.
slumped.
You're-
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
bro.
I see. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm like up. I'm up.
Same. Especially if you win.
If you win, yeah, it's live.
Yeah, especially if you win, it's definitely up. It's live.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally like,
Not gonna lie though, after a loss, I'm like, I don't talk to anyone. I
No,
get so
really.
I just
Dude.
get mad.
Win or loss, I'm still like
no.
still happy. Yeah. Okay. So that goes into a good next question is how do you take wins and losses, and does it like impact like the rest of your night? Maybe we'll start with you because you started off that.
I mean, I think definitely with wins, I mean, the vibes are just up in
Yeah.
general. Like everything's better after you win. I mean, all you want to do is win. But I think with me, I'm just I'm just hard on myself when we lose because I feel like, especially with the position I play, I'm a setter. So it's like I touch every single ball. So it's like whenever we lose, I feel like I could have done something more to get us like in a better
Yeah.
spot to win. And I feel like I tried, like, sometimes I will say, like, I do let it ruin my night sometimes just because I'm just, like, really upset, especially if it's, like, a tough game. Like, after we lost a game to Franklin Central and we hadn't won a conference game yet, and going into that game, I was like, this is the one that we're going to win, and this is the one we're going to be able to execute, play together as a team. And we ended up getting swept by them. And I was so upset because I felt like I could have done more, but I was more frustrated because our team has so much potential that it was like, I know that we could have done it. We just didn't execute. And I'm not going to lie, I did in fact cry that bus ride home just because I was so upset. And I feel like definitely that game is one game that I was just like, I let it ruin my night. but I will always bounce back for the next game, especially if it's like a Monday, Tuesday game. Like if we lose Monday, okay, like I'll let it sit with like for like an hour or two. Tuesday I'm coming back and I'm playing.
Yeah, good.
So
I'll say for me, it's kind of different when it comes to golf because, like, mainly what we do is we go to, like, invitationals on Saturdays, and there'll be, like, 20 teams. So there's not necessarily there's one winner, but, like, getting a second place isn't necessarily something to hang your head about.
Yeah,
Like, if you get second, I mean,
Thanks.
it's different, but, like, I'm not super upset with, like, a second, third place finish because that's still a pretty solid accomplishment out of those 20, 25 teams. But it definitely can, especially if you know, like, say the course fits to your game or you know you're playing well and you're feeling good and you kind of just go out there laying egg. It does get frustrating for sure, and it is tough to bounce back for that sometimes. But it's nice having that there every Saturday, so you get a whole week of practice and prep to go out and try to fix it. So that's definitely nice for me.
No, yeah, like bouncing off what you're saying, like wrestling and golf are kind of like similar sports in the way of like there's 25 teams there. Like second place is something like they hang your hat on. Like when we go to a tournament too, like there's like literally probably like 30 schools there. So like as a team individually, if we're placing top 5, I'm not upset at all. But like individually wise, how I'm like finishing individually in the tournament, I feel like I'm definitely the type of guy that like if I'm like I'd much rather get third than second, like fifth than fourth. Like I like to end on a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, but like obviously, I don't know. It really depends on just like I don't know. I don't handle losses very well like either. Like I hate like losing, and like especially after football games, like it's just like it's so just disappointing because you like have a whole week of prep and then you lose and it's just like that's like the part that stings. But like team losses in wrestling I don't really look at, but like individual losses almost it's just I kind of look at it more to like learn from. As in football I look at it as like dang, we just did all that just to like lay an egg almost literally.
Do you think it takes a different impact with your dad being the coach? Do you think it plays a little harder on that because it's like the household full of losers at that point?
I'll say this: after a loss, it's definitely silent. Like on a Friday, like no one's talking, and especially like on a Saturday. But like a loss in wrestling is what my dad really gets on me about. Though. Like,
Really?
Wow.
He's like big on like just being on me. I don't know. I can't like repeat some of the things, but like he's just really on me. I think I don't know. He's cause like he can coach me in wrestling and it won't look as like a way as like his like almost favoring me because like but on the field like if he's only coaching me then it just like I don't know. Just some people
because he knows like what you're
wrong.
capable of.
Yeah,
in a way.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
That's good.
look at it as like tough love, but almost it's like tell me good job sometimes. But I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I've always
That's
my
fair.
brother was the same way. Like there's so many times because my dad was actually my brother's wrestling coach in high school, and so there's so many times where I don't know he would just like get on my brother like during the match, like mid match. My brother would be winning like 13-2, and he'd be like, "Why is this match not over yet?" Like type things, and like it like I don't know, but. Yeah, it's just because he expects, like, he knows what you can do.
he knows
That's
what
fair.
he can do.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll take us into our next question. Do you guys have like the most like who's someone you like look up to, like most influential person, like you
like
guys
a
have
coach
or
or anything?
teammate, coach,
Yeah.
anyone?
Hold on, that's a great question.
That is a good one.
Hold on. I gotta think too, to be honest.
Okay, while you think about that one, Ava, let's see. Question here.
Okay.
So, do you want to, or actually in UFunk too, do you guys want to play in college?
I do.
I don't think I do. I definitely want to wrestle in college. I mean, I maybe would play football, but I kind of want to coach in college, so that's something I want to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And so, do you think losses go different because of your like want to play in college?
Almost like a
do you
higher
think-
expectation. Be like, college coaches might not like this if you lose.
College coaches, what I'm putting out right here.
I mean, like in a game, like especially after a loss, I don't think I think about it like that. But like putting it into perspective in a way, I feel like it's kind of just one of those things where it's like I know I hold myself to such high expectations, and I know coaches want to see that too. But I think sometimes they're not looking at like how you're playing, they're looking at how you respond to a loss or something like that.
No,
So it's kind of just like your mindset after that and how you respond to it in general. I feel like that's kind of one of the things that obviously, yeah, they're looking at your skill, but they're also looking to see your attitude before games, after games. If you're down, if you're up, like they're looking at all of that also.
No, yeah.
So
I totally agree with that. Like, I've never like thought after a game like what a coach is gonna think of this. I honestly just more think of like my team. Like I'm just like thinking of like how like my guys are gonna bounce back from this because I mean at the end of the day the regular season doesn't matter until the tournament starts. So yeah, and then I'm not gonna lie, I've never like thought about wrestling in college. That sport is that's insane. Like cutting weight, I couldn't imagine having to do that in college. Yeah, it actually would. But no, yeah. But honestly, going on your question though, the most influential person that I would say in my life is probably my brother, just because I don't know, he's been through a lot that I have, and just the ways of like, I mean, our dad's the football coach, and I don't know, like some people think it's all like sunshine and rainbows, but trust me, it's not. Everyone thinks you get the best out of it, and I mean, he like knows just how I feel in a lot of like situations, and wrestling in general, like in football, he texts me before every game and like tells me like you got this, or like I believe in you, and just like I don't know, just like knowing like he came a long way. Like I could literally pull up a text right now, the last text message that he sent me for the Franklin Central game. Hold on, give me like he said have fun tonight, bro. These boys don't want to swing with you. They think they can beat you guys after what they did last year. Never back down. Remember how far you've came. I'm proud of you. Yeah,
I love that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, he literally called me last night and was like, "How does Westfield look?" Like I don't know, he loved my brother a lot. Yeah, so definitely my brother's the most influential person for sure. Yeah.
All right, I'll go off that next. I'm gonna go with my uncle.
Ooh,
My
I like
uncle
that.
Ben is probably the most influential person because not just from the aspect of like he was good at sports and stuff. It's because of where he is now. So he's a dentist. He owns like a dentistry, and he's like super successful. Got the money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And he's so fit. Like he does CrossFit almost every day, and he's like good at a whole bunch of sports. And I just kind of like see myself as that in the future. Is like good at everything, like, or I'm not even that way, but like likes to play and do like sports and can keep up with his kids. And he played volleyball, not in high school because it wasn't a high school sport yet, but he played a little bit of volleyball with like his friends and stuff. And that's all three of his daughters play volleyball, and so like he sets up the net. They have this big grass like acre lawn, and he like sets it up there, plays with them, keeps up, and it's just like fun to like watch him be him as like
That's
a
good.
50-year-old adult keeping up, and
Facts.
that's kind of what I aspire to be like.
He's definitely nasty at pickleball. I'm getting the vibe.
Oh yeah. He has a little
Definitely loves the
adult league
pickle.
going.
No, yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
For me, I'd probably say, if anybody, be my dad. You know, he was one who actually got me into the game in the first place, and it's just a way to spend time with me at first, and then it kind of grew into something that we both loved and shared. He didn't play much with me anymore, but we used to play all the time. And but no, he was always there supporting me. You know, he's always paid for all the tournaments. You know, they're not expensive,
Facts.
or they are not cheap. Going traveling all over the country. You know, going down to Tennessee, going up to Michigan, Wisconsin. So having him always be there for me. There hasn't been a tournament I've played in that he hasn't been at. So it's been awesome to have a friendly face in the crowd.
That's cool.
Kind of settles me down sometimes when I get real nervous, especially last year. I'd say at the state tournament. Yeah, it was that first tee. I hit the first tee shot of the whole tournament. So I was definitely, and I looked behind me, right, and I was the first to go. And I looked behind me. There was like Cincinnati, Purdue, Ball State, and like Notre Dame, all within like 4 feet of each other. So I was shaking though. And my dad, I looked at my dad. He was like, take a couple deep breaths. So that was nice. So yeah, definitely.
No, that's for
my dad's
sure
been a big
valid.
part of that for sure.
Yeah.
Dang, that's tough. I like that.
I'm also gonna have to go with my dad. My dad's like, if anyone's ever met my dad before, like he's literally like he's just himself. Like there is no one else who literally comes close to like being like him. Like he's so like not in a bad way, but he's so like special, like in his own way. And it's like if you've been to a volleyball game, like just look at his outfits. Like that's all you have to do. Just look at his outfits. And it's like he didn't get me into the sport or anything like that. It's just like he always is having like a positive mindset, and I really think that's something that I look up to. He's like always has energy. Like it may be we may be playing a game at 7:00 in the morning, and he'll be the one like cheering the loudest.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
all. That is my dad, and I feel like that's just something that like just hearing I really like. Or like even just going back to serve, let's go one, like something like that. But I think that that's something that I really like, and just knowing that he's gonna be at every game that obviously he can make it to, and like all the stuff that he's gone through as a person is something that I really look up to. Also, I just think like
Yeah.
it's just really cool. I like it a lot. But
That's tough.
Love
That's
that.
tough. I love that too.
I think it might be all.
I have a couple trivia questions
Oh,
now.
trivia.
no.
We always gotta end
Trivia.
it.
Love this.
We
This
always
is
gotta
great
end it
stuff.
with
Love it.
trivia.
Yeah, we fuck it.
No, literally. So these are low key
I'm so
hard.
losing
I
this.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't
Hold
know
on,
some of these.
is it like sports ball knowledge?
Yeah.
or-
Are we doing like a buzzer system? Like raise hands? How are we doing this?
Or do we
Um,
just
Just
each
go,
give an
just go.
answer?
Bzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bzz, yeah.
Do it with your mouth, and then
Yeah,
go shoot it.
yeah, yeah.
Wait.
Hey, if you get it wrong though, -1 point, alright?
Oh,
Okay,
so we all start at 0.
Yeah, minus the point, yeah.
We can go
Okay.
negative.
Because then like you don't have to this question you immediately. Like you gotta actually like take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Check your own points.
Comment down below also. If you know. Okay. Which NBA legend has always ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before every game? A. LeBron James. B. Kobe Bryant. C. Kevin Garnett. D. Russell Westbrook.
I'm gonna go C.
Kevin Garnett. Ding ding ding.
I was gonna say him or Westbrook.
Hey,
Let's go. Let's
that
go.
is elite ball knowledge.
Elite ball knowledge. Good ball.
Hey, okay,
One
okay.
point. 1 point.
Here we go. Before every soccer match, which player makes a sign on the cross and looks in the sky in a prayer? A. Cristiano Ronaldo. B. Lionel Messi. C. Neymar. D. Kylian Mbappe.
I'm gonna go with
I really
I'm gonna-
like the bzz.
I'm gonna say who is C? Neymar.
Neymar.
I'm gonna go Neymar.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wait, what was that?
So you got a
What
50-50
B.
shot.
That
Messi.
Finish shot.
It's B. Messi. D. Mbappe.
B.
Messi.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Testers in first. Testers in first.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
This one's crazy, honestly. I would never expect this one.
Okay.
Which NFL player was known for listening to Frank Sciarrotana? I don't know who that is.
Sinatra.
Sinatra. Hey, you know, we've never been like great with vocabulary. Sinatra before games to calm down his nerves. A. Tom Brady. B. Aaron Rodgers. C. Joe Burrow. D. Peyton Manning.
What was B?
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna go Joe Burrow.
I'm gonna go Tom Brady. Come on. Come on. I'm just using you.
I
I'm
can't
waiting for you
believe
to go
that.
first.
No, actually, I can't believe Brady be doing that.
That's
Well,
I
kinda
took that
surprising.
into account
I
when I
could see
answered.
no, but I can honestly see Brady doing that. Like, but Burrow, I wouldn't see Burrow doing that.
That's why you.
No,
Yeah.
bro, I could not.
That's
Brady's such a serious guy.
Yeah.
I just couldn't
That
like.
is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's such
fair.
a
Honestly, okay, here we go. Which basketball player used to throw baby powder in the air before every freaking ritual?
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Negative
Yeah.
one. Let's
Alright.
go. Yeah, you got it.
Okay,
You
here we
got
go.
it.
Here we go. These are off the dome piece now.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Which former college quarterback used to meditate before every game? A. Kyler Murray. B. Joe Burrow. C. Cam Ward. And D. J.J. McCarthy.
I'm not going first.
B. Joe Burrow.
All right, so I gotta.
You got it, Tommy.
I'm gonna go since you're a Titans fan. Cam Ward.
Wait, what are my other two options?
You got.
What
you
am-
got,
yeah.
B.
Joe Burrow.
Joe. No.
No,
Or Kyler Murray.
A,
Kyler Murray.
Murray.
Kyler Murray. D. J.J. McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. He would go to the goalpost.
Go to the goalpost.
It was a natural
and
change.
go like
Yeah,
this.
he'd sit in the crystal.
How do you not know that?
I knew
L
that.
Ball
I did not
knowledge
know
in the
that.
chat.
I'm winning.
That's on
I
me.
have 2.
Wow.
Oh my
How
god.
many you guys at?
That is
-2.
that is
Awesome.
L ball knowledge.
That's on me. I should have known that. Hand up. That's on
What
me.
can I say?
All or nothing.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
All or nothing. Okay, hold
This-
on. That was low key my last one. All or nothing. I gotta think of one on the double.
Single question, yeah. Winner take all.
Okay.
W.
Uh,
I might as well guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
You got any volleyball trivia over there?
Volleyball trivia?
Yeah. I don't know
Honestly,
much.
I'd have one, but
I don't even think I know a volleyball
Who's TikTok
player.
famous? A. Harper Murray. B.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me look, and I got you. Which player wore 4 wristbands every game, 1 on each wrist, 1 on an ankle, 1 on each ankle for balance? A.
wristbands.
Yeah,
Okay.
wristbands.
Keep going.
This is weird to be
That is
honest.
really
A. Russell Westbrook. B. Isaiah Thomas. C. Dwayne Wade. D. Stephen Curry. I would not have known this. This is like a crazy superstition.
our all or
For
nothing?
balance. He does this for
For
balance.
balance.
Is this our all or nothing?
He wears
who
like
is B?
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. Like a wristband right here.
It's either him,
And
it's
then
either
on your
Isaiah Thomas,
ankle.
or it's
Yeah, that's weird.
who was C?
Yeah,
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
It's either one of those.
I think
two.
it's
Bzz.
okay.
Dwayne Wade.
Yes. Ava's killing y'all.
Dwayne-
Ava's actually killing you guys. All right.
I lost a lot of respect for Dwayne Wade. That's weird.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna
gosh.
lie. I
No,
don't like
That's
that.
so odd.
Yeah, for balance.
Oh my God, this one's
I'm not gonna
crazy.
do anything.
Superstitions,
No
guys.
idea.
Back to
Superstitions
it.
die hard.
Who?
Back to
What
it.
famous? What legendary NBA player always tied their left shoe first before every game? That is like.
That's not even crazy.
That's insane.
Superstitions, guys.
No.
Hey, if you want to go big one day, have a superstition.
A.
and stick with it.
Hey, look,
these
listen.
guys, these guys can do them. So can
Yeah.
you.
A. Michael Jordan. B. Patrick Beverly. C. Fat Bev. What is wrong with Fat Bev?
Okay.
C. Reggie Miller. D. James Harden.
Ava's probably gonna get this one.
Bzz. A.
Yes, it's Michael Jordan.
What can
Oh,
I say?
okay,
What
I
can I
mean-
say?
No, I think it was Pat Bev.
I'm pretty good at this, actually.
All right. Ava ran away with
Ava,
the
yeah,
storm.
this is runaway win.
Yeah,
for
and you're a
Thank you.
winner,
Thank
Ava.
you.
Yep,
Thank you.
yep.
Good job. Good
Thank
job.
you.
But no, seriously, thank you guys for watching. If you're towards the end, I mean, comment down below who story you like the best. Honestly, make sure you drop a subscribe, like, yeah. But
Awesome.
Tiger Talks out.